Now for this one, we're going to be comparing with the table. Now what does that mean? That means it says which car is the better battery, or is the better buy. We have car A, which goes 168 miles in 6 gallons, or we have car B, which is 324 in 12 gallons. Okay? Now, I want to stress that this is not a ratio table that we're looking at right now, but we can use ratio tables to solve it. So now, one method of comparing things, of comparing two different things, is getting a number the same. So take a look at, can you make any of the numbers here the same as the numbers here? Or vice versa? Well, yes, you can. You can say, wait a second, if I double 6, I'm going to get 12. So for car A, distance in gallons, 168 into 6. If I double 6, I get 12. If I double 168, I get 336. So now you actually got to think, okay? So you may be like, oh, that's more. I don't want it. Well, you got to think about the problem. So car A is 336 in 12 gallons. So what car would I rather have? The car that goes 336 miles in 12 gallons, or that goes 324 miles in 12 gallons? Well, I'd rather have car A. Okay, now it could look differently. Maybe there's no clean numbers that go into them like this. If that's the case, well, then you got to say, okay, I have car A, so I have distance, and I have gallons, and I have car A. And that goes 432 into 12. Okay? Now you can always estimate. You could say, well, if I double 8, I get 16. If I double 280, then I get 560. That doesn't tell me very much. But what I could do is just do a little side-by-side comparison. A little double ratio table action here. You could say, okay, well, I could... Oh, if I double this, see, look, you can turn them both into the same number by getting bigger, maybe. If I double 12, I get 24. If I double 432, I get 864. And can 8 go into 24? It can, 3 times. Now, you could triple 8. That's work. But if you double 8, you get 16. And if you double 280, you'd get 560. And then you could say, wait a second, 16 plus 8, that's 24. So then you do 560 plus 280. That's if you don't want to triple it. 0, 4, 840. So which car goes further for the same amount of gas? Why, that would be car A. Let's look at another one. Oh, this one's trickier. Oof. Now, what you could also do, so maybe you can get them both to 44 if you want. And if you want, you can also find the unit rate, if that's your jam. This may not be the best problem to find the unit rate in, but it's the problem we got. So, do whatever you want. You can go up to 44 if you'd like. If you want to multiply 120 by 11, you know, that's totally up to you. I'm going to get smaller and see what we get. Well, I'll start with the easier one. If I cut this in half, I get 2 and 60. If I cut it in half again, I get 1 and 30. So 30 miles in 1 gallon is a pretty sweet car. Could divide by 11. I'm going to make an estimate, though, because look, if I divide by 10, I get 1.1 gallons into 34.1 miles. Can you remember? Can you just move it over? So now I can be like, wait a second. I'm pretty sure that car is a better deal. But maybe you want to be exact. Maybe you've been fooled before. Well, if that's the case, then let us divide by 11. So, going to divide by 11 here and up here. So 11 into 341. Doesn't go into 3 evenly, it goes into 34 3 times. Subtract that, you get a 1, 11. 31. So 31 miles in 1 gallon. Oh man, that's close. That is close. But hey, car A's got it. We got another one? Yep. Oh, which product is a better buy? So now it's slightly differently. You don't want the bigger number. You don't want to pay more for the same thing, So let's see here. Well, we have, oh yeah. See, if I would remember this one here, this one is perfect. Because we have product A and product B. We have money and we have refills. Product A is $45 for 15 refills. Product B is $14 for 7 refills. Well, I mean, 7 goes into 14. So I can divide by 7. I get 2 into 1. So, can it beat that? Well, 45 and 15, I can totally divide by 5. 45 divided by 5 is 9. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Divide everything by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So, what's the better deal? $3 for 1 refill or $2 for 1 refill? Well, $2 for 1 refill. Product B is the better buy.